thought I heard a car. He's not coming. Dad.
These are for you.
Mom, what's he doing?
Oh, good evening, Mrs. Larson. I can certainly see where Melissa gets her good looks. Come on, honey. Go on, honey. Yes.
Take a moment and make a memory from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Oh, Daddy, talk to me today, dear. And when I'm older, we'll still find things to say.
Is that French?
You know, it's true, my daddy.
What are you gonna do when you grow up? A drummer, of course, in a band.
If you want your children to talk to you when they're older, talk to them when they're younger. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
We got a lot to talk about.
Remember when they first started showing those spots on TV? We were just kids.
You know, the thing that I like most about those spots is that they remind me of how things could be.
I think most families want to feel close like that. We just don't always know how to make it happen. For the next few minutes, we're going to go behind the scenes for a closer look at some principles that can help.
Wow.
Huh?
So, what does all this have to do with building stronger families?
Well, like the movies, things aren't always as simple as they appear. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes.
No. You know, I hadn't really thought of it like that before. The successful families I know really have to work at communicating with each other.
And they have to make time to be together. And they have a strong foundation of shared values.
Yeah, and none of those things come easy, but, you know, maybe those are the very answers that we're all looking for.
Are you listening? The sweetest part of life is finding your way home. Loving those who need you, having a place where you know you belong. 'Cause when the day is done and your friends are gone and the world steps away, the only thing that matters is who you've loved today. Who have you loved today? Who have you loved today?
I think most of us agree communication is important.
Yeah, but it's not easy. It takes time, effort, and patience.
What is that? Nothing. I said no before. The answer is still no.
All you do is lecture. Why can't you listen for once?
I'm not lecturing. Listen, you are not... Dan, I'm getting so tired of this. I mean, it's like I'm talking to you, you're not even listening to me.
So we've talked and we have talked and we have talked. We've accomplished nothing. Sue, I love you, but I don't understand what is going on. And I don't think that you do either.
Well, at least I'm trying to. Stan?
Good night.
Fine, sleep on the couch. See if I care.
So, if you want to do better, where do you start?
Well, let's really go behind the scenes and talk to the experts.
I think it's important that families talk, because if there's no communication, there are a lot of little problems become big problems, misunderstandings become big misunderstandings. It's important that everyone gets a chance to talk about how they feel.
Communication is an acknowledgement of our connectedness, whether we're talking to each other, whether we're touching each other, whether we're just watching each other and noticing what's going on. That's what acknowledges the fact that we're connected, and when we stop doing those things, the connectedness starts to disappear.
We tend sometimes to think we read other people's minds, and sometimes we think we know what our children are saying. Children sometimes think they know how mom and dad think about them. It's words that kind of cut through that.
Without communication, both verbally and that nonverbal communication that says, I'm here, I'm with you, I care, I'm listening, that sort of thing, people become mysteries to us. We think we know them, but we really don't.
But the heart is the most important thing in communication, not necessarily the words.
Okay, do you want to go there? That's what we'll do.
No, we're not. No. Marriage isn't supposed to be like this.
Tyler, we agreed you'd spend the lunch hour copying the makeup assignment on the blackboard.
There's another guy doing his makeup.
Come with me.
Love lasts when you put your marriage first. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
And so that's what they're asking for in question 2. Which segment is a reflection of A, B, okay?
I just don't get it, okay?
Well, you're just not listening. Look, it's really simple. It's easy.
All I ever do is listen to you. Why can't you ever listen to me?
There's no more likely way to invite somebody not to listen to you than to demand it. But to invite it is to give yourself to them before you ask that they give themselves to you.
Sometimes when dads listen, they listen for accuracy rather than for understanding.
In order for me to be a good listener, depends less on the skill that I would bring to it and more upon my sincerity, to really want to know what my child's world is like.
Listen to what they have to say and then feed back to them. You know, this is what I heard. Is this what you meant? To me, it's 2 things. It tells them I'm really listening to you, and secondly, I really want to understand.
So, you feel that because math is hard for you, that you'd be letting me down?
I just want you to be proud of me.
Son, I am proud of you.
Communication comes when people feel like they really are heard and that what they are saying counts and is important. I think particularly with teenagers, that's a big problem. We have a lot to tell them, but we oftentimes don't take time to listen to what it is that they say or that they're feeling or they're experiencing it and trying to understand it from their perspective.
I thought we were going to the store.
Well, we are.
The turnoff's back there.
Well, I thought I'd take the long way.
I'll do better in math.
This isn't about math.
It isn't?
Nope.
Just tell me what it is, okay?
But what is?
Whatever it is you're mad at.
Should I be mad?
I don't know. Are you?
I just want to know how you're doing, that's all.
You don't want to say anything?
No? How about you?
Not me. Are you gonna die?
Not for a long time.
Oh, I mean, good. I'd miss you.
You know, I'd miss you too.
Really?
Understanding grows, one conversation at a time. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
So I think as parents, we need to make that conscious effort to do things with our children, anything that allows for communication to take place. And it doesn't have to be sitting always necessarily isolated and face-to-face with each other. There are some things that I've heard parents do, playing basketball, doing dishes together, are excellent times for that talking, that communication to take place.
I set up time, individual time for each of my children. It's been their time, that they know there's a set time that we can sit and talk. And I generally will talk in their room, in their space where they feel comfortable.
The most effective communication happens in families when there's a setting of openness. And by that openness, I mean there aren't set answers or set expectations.
If we're going to be good listeners, we have to be prepared to hear things we don't want to hear. We have to be prepared to hear our children try out a new idea, or to say that they don't agree with us, or they don't like something that we like. Otherwise, they're going to quickly